Zhang Shuai was born on January 21, 1989, in Tianjin, China, into a family where sports played a significant role. Her parents were both athletes, and their encouragement led her to take up tennis at the age of 6. Growing up in a country with a growing passion for tennis, Zhang's early exposure to the sport would eventually play a pivotal role in shaping her career. Zhang showed promise from the beginning, showcasing natural athleticism and a love for competition. She began competing in junior tournaments in China at an early age, demonstrating both skill and determination on the court. Her early coaches noticed her commitment to the game and recognized that she had the potential to compete at higher levels, leading her to be enrolled in China's national tennis program as a teenager. Her competitive spirit and dedication to improving her skills made her a standout prospect in the Chinese tennis community. Zhang's rise through the junior ranks was marked by steady progress, and by the time she was in her late teens, she had made a name for herself in national competitions, preparing her for the transition to the professional tour. Transition to the professional circuit. Zhang Shuai turned professional in 2004, at the age of 15, and her early years on the tour were challenging. Like many young players, she faced the difficulty of transitioning from junior tennis to the adult circuit, where the level of competition was significantly higher. Zhang started her career on the ITF, International Tennis Federation circuit, which served as a testing ground for her skills and a stepping stone to the WTA Tour. Her early years on the ITF circuit were a period of growth and development. Despite her obvious potential, Zhang faced the physical and mental challenges of adapting to a much more demanding professional environment. She spent several years playing smaller tournaments and honing her craft, occasionally experiencing success but more often battling inconsistency. Zhang's breakthrough on the ITF circuit came in 2007 when she won her first singles title in Australia. The victory boosted her confidence and gave her the momentum needed to continue climbing through the ranks. Zhang's steady improvement on the ITF circuit set the stage for her eventual breakthrough on the WTA Tour. Career peak and breakthroughs. Zhang Shuai's career began to gain significant traction in 2013, when she broke into the top 100 of the WTA rankings for the first time. This was a major achievement for Zhang, who had worked tirelessly for almost a decade to reach the elite level of the sport. Her breakthrough came at the Australian Open in 2016, when she delivered one of the most memorable performances of her career. After years of struggle, Zhang Shuai qualified for the main draw of the 2016 Australian Open. What followed was a remarkable run in which she reached the quarterfinals of the tournament, her first ever appearance in a Grand Slam quarterfinal. Her performance in Melbourne was nothing short of historic, as she became the first Chinese woman in 20 years to reach that stage at the Australian Open. In doing so, Zhang gained widespread recognition and respect on the global tennis scene. This victory marked the peak of her career, as Zhang's success at the Australian Open propelled her into the global spotlight. The win also boosted her ranking, pushing her into the top 50 and giving her the confidence to continue competing against some of the best players in the world. Her success in Melbourne was a pivotal moment in Zhang's career, and it allowed her to approach the rest of the year with newfound confidence. She continued to have solid performances throughout the 2016 season, making deep runs in several tournaments, including a strong performance at the China Open, where she reached the third round. Main achievements and milestones: 2016 Australian Open quarterfinals. The highlight of Zhang Shuai's career came in 2016 when she made an unforgettable run to the quarterfinals at the Australian Open. As a qualifier, she defeated several top-ranked players, showcasing her incredible skill and determination on one of the biggest stages in tennis. WTA career high ranking. After her success in Melbourne, Zhang broke into the top 50 of the WTA rankings for the first time in her career. Her strong results throughout 2016, including her Australian Open run, solidified her position as one of the most prominent players on the tour. First WTA singles title. In 2013, Zhang Shuai claimed her first WTA singles title at the Shenzhen Open, an important milestone that helped establish her as a legitimate contender on the WTA Tour. The victory was a significant breakthrough in her career and provided her with the self-belief necessary to compete at the highest levels. WTA doubles success. Zhang Shuai also enjoyed considerable success in doubles. In 2019, she claimed her first WTA doubles title at the Australian Open, partnering with her compatriot, Zhang Shuai. The duo went on to win several more titles, with Zhang establishing herself as a highly capable doubles player. Her doubles prowess brought her additional recognition, showcasing her versatility and skill in both disciplines. Top 30 ranking, 2016. Zhang's remarkable run in 2016 helped her break into the top 30 for the first time in her career. This achievement was the result of years of hard work and marked her as one of China's top tennis players. Her rise through the rankings continued to inspire younger Chinese players who looked up to her success. Fed Cup success. Zhang has been a key player for China in the Fed Cup, representing her country in several editions of the competition. Her solid performances in team events have helped her gain recognition as one of the country's most reliable tennis players. Continued success on the WTA Tour. While Zhang Shuai did not consistently remain at the very top, she continued to achieve solid results throughout her career. Her steady performances in WTA tournaments, including appearances in the later rounds of several major events, have helped her maintain a strong ranking throughout the years. Representation of China on the global stage. Zhang Shuai has been one of the prominent figures in Chinese tennis, representing her country at major tournaments and the Olympic Games. Her success has been important for the development of the sport in China, inspiring the next generation of players to pursue tennis professionally. Challenges and injuries. Despite her undeniable talent and early success, Zhang Shuai's career has not been without its challenges. Throughout her career, she has dealt with injuries and periods of inconsistency, which have at times hindered her progress. Injuries have been a constant obstacle, forcing her to take time off the court and miss significant stretches of the season. These setbacks were particularly frustrating given her early potential and the high expectations that followed her breakthrough performances. Additionally, the fierce competition in women's tennis, with so many talented players vying for the same spots in the rankings, made it difficult for Zhang to maintain her position at the top. Nonetheless, her resilience and perseverance allowed her to keep battling and to make a successful comeback after every setback. Later years and current career. As of 2023, Zhang Shuai continues to compete on the WTA Tour, with her career now entering a phase focused on sustaining her level of performance while passing on her experience to the next generation of Chinese tennis players. Though her days of competing for Grand Slam titles may be behind her, Zhang's consistency and experience still make her a valuable player on the WTA Tour. Zhang's legacy in Chinese tennis is firmly cemented, as she has not only succeeded in singles but also served as a role model for young athletes in China. Her accomplishments have been integral in raising the profile of Chinese tennis globally, and she remains one of the most respected players in her home country. Despite facing challenges with injuries and the inevitable decline in rankings that comes with age, Zhang remains a fierce competitor who continues to love the game. Her journey, characterized by perseverance and dedication, has made her one of the most important figures in the history of Chinese tennis.